Assalamualaikum to everyone. My name is Nur Adira binti Shukri. I am a student of Business and Administration in Transportation. Today, I would like to share with you regarding my experience throughout my industrial training which started from 28 February until 12 August. Today's presentation will cover on student and company profile, training reflection, SWOT and pattern analysis, as well as discussion and recommendation. Let's start with my profile. I am a fresh graduate from I am a driver student leveraging studies in transportation and logistics industry which seek for real-world experience as supply chain intern. I have various working experience in different areas such as retail, banking, as well as administration. Currently, I am undergoing industrial training at Easteel Services, Malaysia. Before further my studies in bachelor degree, I am completing my diploma at UiTM Puncak Perdana in creative industry. My specialization includes bilingual proficiency, operational efficiency, Microsoft Excel expertise, and so on. Next, let's move on to the company profile. Easteel Services started out as an extension to its parent company which is Easteel Holding, which is based in Singapore. This organization mission is to make difference through our people by fostering teamwork, nurturing talent, enhancing leadership capability, acting with pace, pride and passion. Their offer is by becoming the supplier of choice, delivering premium products and services and creating value for our customer. Their innovative approach is by developing leading-edge solutions in technology, processes and products. And their conduct is by providing a safe workplace, respecting the environment, caring for our communities and demonstrating high ethical standards. While their vision is to be the global steel industry benchmark for value creation and corporate citizenship, and their goals is to continue to position all of its businesses and prepare its valued employees for sustainable long-term competitiveness. These are done to ensure that customers are provided the best in terms of quality products and services. As mentioned before, Easteel Services started out as an extension to its parent company which is Easteel Holdings, is one of the largest steel producers in Asia Pacific, providing premium reinforcement steels, products and solutions to the construction industry. Easteel produce over 2 million tons of high-quality steel products for the construction industry each year, with operation in Malaysia, Hong Kong, Singapore, Thailand and Vietnam. In its quest to expand regionally, Easteel Services Malaysia Sdn Bhd was set up to complement its Singapore operation and to support its customer base in Malaysia. The new facility is a full-fledged downstream plant with an annual production plan of 40,000 metric tons in assuring to supply the customer with quality products. To respond to their changing needs and be their reliable partner, Easteel have chosen to operate their management system using the world-recognized international standard, which is ISO 9001:2015 Quality Management System. Easteel Services is major in manufacturing iron and steel products through recycling scrap and fabricated to serve the construction industry, which include reinforcement bars, which is rebars, grade 600 reinforcement bars, DBIC and wire rod, while they also offer services of cut and bend as well as welded mesh. The advantages of cut and bend services include rebar that are cut and bent to exact specification, ensuring precision and consistency, lower on-site labor is required, material wastage is controlled, and better utilization of on-site space logistics and reduction of inventory on-site. The advantages of welded mesh include flexibility and control manufacturing to suit any structural requirement either in flat sheet or shape form, high and consistent quality. Welded mesh delivered just in time to site and improve site productivity with reduced reliance on manpower on site. By using weld mesh also, it enables efficient construction where projects get competitive edge and reduce construction costs due to enhanced speed of construction. Here is the organizational structure of Easteel Services, which led by General Manager Mr. Clement Lim from Singapore headquarters and followed by Mr. Sansu Chow as Operation Manager and Mr. William Lee as a Senior Manager. The department in Easteel Services can be divided into human resource, technical detailing, purchasing, safety and health, planning, engineering and maintenance, quality control, as well as sales and marketing. Next, we will move on to my training reflection. I undergo industrial training in 24 weeks, which started from 28 February until 12 August. My working hour is from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. from Monday to Friday. During my 6-month internship at Easteel Services, I was assigned under planning department led by head of department, Madam Fong Xiu Ping. This department consists of two teams, which are MTS, Make to Stock team, and MTO, Make to Order team. I was placed under the MTO team led by Senior Executive, Madam Farid binti Jalani, and Mr. Adrian. MTO is a business production strategy that allows consumers to purchase products that are customized according to their specification. As Easteel Services supplies their products for construction projects, proactive demand management is required to ensure smooth business operation for both organizations. Hence, the planning department plays an important role in demand management process to ensure goods are produced on time for distribution in profitable manner. This department needs to work closely with managers, technical detailer, logistics, sales, as well as production personnel. The skill that I have gained from my training is multitasking. We must be able to multitask, especially in the fast-paced manufacturing environment. Being able to perform multiple tasks at once will help me to demonstrate my ability to the organization, as well as may increase my work productivity. After that, I also learned to work under pressure. When some issue arise, things can get tense between departments. Most of the time, planner will have a tense discussion with the production team when they fail to follow that has been planned. Rather than blaming one side, I will listen and find out what is actually happening between the departments. If my opinion is required, I will provide rational solution while remaining emotionally natural. From here, I realized that it is normal to have minor disagreements between one another, but the most important essence is to resolve the issues professionally. In this section, I will cover on SWOT analysis and focus on demand and supply of Easteel Services. The strength of Easteel Services is that they use the leading global provider of enterprise resources planning (ERP) software to access data. This allows each department to access data such as materials management, credit master sheet, sales and distribution, and so on. This helps the organization to reduce the administration and operation expenses by providing accurate and real-time information. Other than that, Easteel Services also welcoming employees from different backgrounds and different races or even different countries to be a part of the family. For example, our General Manager Mr. Clement Lim is from Singapore, while our Production Manager Mr. Shin Su Chow is from China. A culturally diverse workplace may generate a variety of ideas and expertise, allowing those to learn from a more diverse group of colleagues and boost problem-solving capabilities. As for the weaknesses, Easteel Services has a low machine capacity and productivity. The machine in Easteel Services only able to produce less than 200 tons of orders per day. If more orders are generated exceeding the machine capacity, it will harm the machine. This issue will lead to order backlog and customer dissatisfaction. Next, manpower limitation, especially in production, may reduce the productivity of the organization. Easteel Services only has less than 30 production people for both morning and night shift to generate 200 tons daily. One of the weaknesses also include low demand for MTS order, which include rebar, DBIC, precast, PC strand, and wire rods only receive less than 1,000 tons orders per month. This may result in a higher inventory level, which is a waste of money, and the product are vulnerable to damage and obsolete. Moving on to opportunities, Easteel Services has an unrelenting demand. Due to the spread of COVID-19 in the past 2 years, many challenges faced by the manufacturing industry include mild outage, movement restriction, delivery blockage, and so on. Supply chain shortage lead to backlog steel orders and result in the steel demand remain high through the next year. Steel bar prices were said to be rising due to strong demand resulting from global economic recovery and a hike in raw material prices, particularly scrap, iron ore, and coking coal, due to supply tightness and global supply chain disruption. Next, we will move on to the pestle analysis. P, which stands for political, is affected by the China as the world's largest steel producer was massively overproducing to fuel its investment-led growth.
then flooding global markets with excess steel, depressing prices, and putting enormous pressure on competitors. E, which stands for environmental. According to New Straits Times, domestic steel mills are adjusting prices due to the potential increase in commodity prices, as market sources say. European long steel prices are expected to rise sharply in the coming weeks. S stand for sociology includes development of Tata Steel Academy and launch of Sustainable Livelihoods program in India. Evolutionary iron-making process technology includes reduction in use of carbon dioxide emission by a further 20%. L stand for legal. Explain each and every net steel employees are bound to health and safety framework which focus on safe behavior and on the areas of key risks to improve safety and reduce accidents. E stand for economy. The Nat Steel Singapore plant is the only local steel mill with an integrated upstream and downstream operation where steel is manufactured through recycling scrap and fabricated according to customer needs.
Following that, I will discuss the threat that the organization is facing based on the SWOT and factor analysis that I had mentioned earlier and make some recommendation. To begin with, the shortage of capacity caused by the consumer short-term orders can be addressed by imposing additional charges for the urgent order. As they are reluctant to follow the standard of procedure due to their order agency, Easteel services may request charges to proceed with the order. This will not only benefit the organization by increasing revenue, but it may also motivate employees to do extra work in exchange for additional pay. In terms of production capacity, I personally recommend that Easteel services to upgrade their machinery and reduce the order completion time. In this fast-paced environment, a limited and old machine can result in significant losses for the company, such as customer cancelling orders and giving our competitors an advantage. Due to machine constraint, Easteel services may fail to achieve their objective in which to provide the consumer with the highest products and services. We are finally at the last section of the presentation. In a conclusion, the industrial training requirement for the final year student is a great opportunity for us to expand our knowledge in the real job scenario with a real job scenario with hands-on experience. From this, we can learn about the work ethics, skill set required, and demands of the industry. As a result, it may help us in the development of our leadership skills and give us the responsibility to execute and complete the assigned tasks. This experience opened my eyes to the realities of real-world workplace as well as the process involved in a supply chain. I am also well aware of the importance of SWOT analysis in identifying the internal and external forces that may have an impact on our organization. As any organization can have both profession and flaws, it is our responsibility as employees to embrace both success and failure along the way. That's all from me. Thank you for your time and attention. Assalamualaikum.